This is going to get mean, isn't it?
What kind of flower is that, Tilly?
It's a Julia.
That's my regular voice. That's my regular gardener voice.
It's like watching the Chelsea flower show.
It is.
Chelsea.
Oh, someone's choosing violence.
Yeah, I guess you two count your days.
Hello, I'm Laurie from No Rolls Bard, and welcome to Board Game Club, where the first rule of Board Game Club is feed Miss Seymour. And that's because this week we are playing Vicious Gardens, designed by Russ Brujink and published by Atlas Games. Now, Vicious Gardens dubs itself as a game of horticultural supremacy, in which players are going to be planting plants into their gardens in order to harvest them and earn these victory point cards. They'll also be harvesting their plants to play these specialist cards, which might help them grow their plots or hinder their opponents, because this is a mean little game. I got it on Kickstarter, and it's very, very mean. In Vicious Gardens, on each turn, each player is going to have a hand of 5 cards made up of whatever combination of plants and specialists they would like, although starting the game everyone has 3 plants and 2 specialists. In front of them you must imagine that they have 4 different plots in which they can plant fruit, produce, herbs and flowers, but only one of each type of thing per plot. On a turn in any order, players can plant, harvest and play specialist cards from their hand however many times they would like. So on my turn I might go, oh, I've got this fruit, I will plant this fruit, I'll plant this herb, and then I might choose to play this other plant card, which is actually Wild Blooms and can be used in the place of any plant card, but only can be planted in an existing plot. So this will count as a fruit while I play it. The reason you want to have lots of plants in your garden is because, as you can see on these victory cards, they require certain plants to be harvested in order to take them. So, with this bottom card here, the Fabulous Fungi, if I harvest 3 fruits and 3 flowers, I can take that into my garden, which will be worth 8 points at the end of the game, and the game end will trigger when one player has 3 victory cards in their garden. Let's say, for instance, I harvested enough to do that. I harvested this, I harvested 3 things over there, and then I claim this victory card. The cool thing about victory cards is once you add them to your garden, you flip them over and you gain an extra benefit for the rest of the game. This says, at the end of the season, pollinators in your garden are worth 2 points each. Though we will be playing our game with the Vicious Victories expansion that came with a Kickstarter, which adds in mean versions of victories, so they actually have negative effects when you add them to your garden, but they're easier to take. Finally, let's talk about specialist cards, because they have a few different types. You have regular specialists who have a name and an ability. They usually take some sort of harvest in order to play them. This one says any plant in my garden, so I would harvest this, and then I would get to use its ability, which is take 2 cards from another gardener's hand, or a card from 2 different hands. Told you, it's a mean game. The other type of cards are things like Pestilence, which you can play onto other players' plots of plants, try saying that 10 times fast, or onto their victory cards. Should you play it on another player's plot, I'll play it on my own plot here so you can see, it inhibits that plot, which means I can no longer harvest from the plot, nor are those cards worth any points at the end of the game, because each plant in your garden is worth 1 point at the end of the game. If you play it onto a victory card, you can no longer use the ability of that victory card for the rest of the game. So we can't activate this ability that we won, but the victory card will still be worth 8 points at the end of the game. There are others that double your points in your plots or block people from putting Pestilence onto your plots, all sorts of things in this deck of horrible, nasty surprises. Once a player's turn is ended and they've played as many cards as they want to from their hand, they fill it back up to 5, taking from whichever of the 2 piles they want, plants or specialists, and then the play moves on to the next player. When a player adds the 3rd victory card from this supply into their garden, that triggers the end of the game, or the end of the season as it's known in this. They take this little token, and then every other player in the game is going to get 1 more turn, and then it is time to do the scores. Each plant in a plot in your garden without a pestilence on it is going to be worth 1 point. If there are other cards that double the points there, then those points are doubled. If one of your victory cards changes the point scores, then they're worth those points. Each victory card in the garden is going to be worth 8 points at the end of the game, and multiple people can have 3 because they could finish their turn adding 3 after a player has taken the end of season card. However, the end of season player is also going to get bonus points related to the number of 5 players in a game. So in this 5-player game that I've set up here, the player who gets the end of season token gets 5 extra points. Most points wins. It's that simple. But who is going to be tasting the succulent flavour of victory? And who is going to be running their own little shop of horrors? Find out as we play Vicious Gardens. We're getting green-fingered today as Sullivan's here, Emily's here,
Hello.
Holly's here,
Hello.
John's here,
Snip, snip.
Tilly's here.
Oh, plant.
No problem with it. You did that. We're playing Vicious Gardens, which is a game that I bought on Kickstarter. I just wanted to play, so I brought it in, and it looks really nice. But to decide who goes first, we're going to consult the Tower of Destiny.
That's a doom.
It's Dice of Doom.
And it's a 3. It's not a great roll from me. Emily, though, it's a 1.
It's one, yeah.
Not what
Here
she
we go.
wants. Laurie stepping up.
It's
And
a
that's
2.
That's still 3 is the best currently.
here we go.
Holly going to be rolling the dice now. What's that? It's a 2.
It's a 2.
It's a 2 as well. 3 is still in the lead. John now.
A 6!
A 6. You can't beat
He
that.
can't be beaten with that one, but can she do it? No, it's a 3.
Get
John
out of
is
here,
the champion,
Tower.
and that's the end of Board Game Club, everyone. We've rolled the dice, and John has won the game.
3, 2, 1, get
on
board!
Next week we're going to be playing this game.
Yeah, we'll eventually get to it. Vicious Gardens.
Vicious Gardens.
Vicious Gardens.
So, John,
it
it
says
is...
so Discord, and I really like that.
It
It's
says,
fun.
bless their soul, curse their soil.
Jesus, this game has got some real biblical vibes.
I like it.
It's all been designed by the same. It's been designed by one guy who also did all of the art for the game. By
Wow,
Russ.
talented.
Called Russ.
The little worms.
Where
There's little worms.
Worms, little faces.
All right, so I can plant as many things as I want. I don't need to play.
You don't need to play anything now.
All right, well, I'm going to plant an herb here, a ziffelberg,
An herb.
and I'm going to play an herb here. Can I do that?
So the herb has to go in the same plot, but you have an herb plot, a produce plot,
Okay,
something like that.
great.
What's wrong with saying herb?
It's fine. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. You're
Well,
not
think
French.
of our American brethren.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking of this.
We're including them.
It's for you.
in
I think
this.
the interesting thing, Sullivan, is not wrong for 80% of our audience.
Yeah, that's true.
80%.
Yeah.
Yeah, huge.
That many games.
Americans.
Yeah, the Americans mainly are. It's pronounced herb though, guys.
There is an H.
This is why we should take America back.
Okay.
We should just take America back. Hey,
you
you
want
say,
it right
well,
now?
would you prefer Donald Trump to be in charge or us? I think we should take it back. Come on, let's do it.
That's a pretty good point.
Okay, off we go. Right.
Yeah, and if we wait long, we could wait a little bit, and then we might get Canada too.
Yeah, that'd be
Leave
nice.
Canada out of
I
this.
do feel like America's going to be on sale pretty soon, right?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
feel like it's going to be in the bargain bin
For low,
quite
low
soon.
stock prices.
We can snap it right up.
Maybe that tea in the Boston Harbour will finally have brewed.
you can just get a big straw.
We all
Sullivan.
suck
This is
from
your
it.
whole plan. Just gonna get
You
a big
just love
straw in
tea.
the Boston Harbour.
I do
just
love
want
tea,
the tea
and I
back.
find it personally insulting that they threw the tea in the sea. I think that was a personal insult to me. They knew I was going to live and love tea.
They knew I was going to live.
Anyway, I'm going to play another herb.
Wow.
Whirly do. And then I'm going to play some produce.
Lovely.
Some
produce.
Sorry, some produce.
Yeah.
Produce.
You got from Trader Joe's. Anyway, so you can cash those in for your specialists if you want to, just by harvesting them, but you can only harvest from the plots in front of you. You can't harvest directly from your hand. You can also harvest cards to gain these specific victory point cards. This one will cost you 6 fruit. And this one will cost you 3 herbs and 3 produce. We are also playing with an expansion called Vicious Victories, which adds victory point cards to these decks that have negative effects on the backside. So taking them is worth 8 points at the end of the game. However, you will have to play with a negative modifier for most of the game.
Okay. How do I get more plants?
So you will draw them up at the end of your turn. So if you don't want to play any of your specialists, you can end your turn and you can resupply, which means you can draw back up to 5 cards, choosing whether you want to take specialists or plants.
So you can only choose from one deck.
You can choose either deck. You can choose.
And/or.
You can choose, however many you want from each thing.
Can I have 3 plant cards?
3
please?
plant cards. So 1, 2, and a 3.
Thank you so much.
There you go.
Very nice.
Can I get rid of these to get more of those?
I think it said you could
Yes, you can. You may
discard 1 specialist card from your hand before
Yeah.
resupplying.
exactly. So you can
I'm gonna do that,
discard
then.
1 to here.
Is it face up?
I believe so.
All right.
Doesn't say. I would assume it is because
I'm
most of
going
the
to
cards are going to go in
discard
there.
Hairman of the Gourd, which is there's a lot of puns going on in that one. Exchange a victory card between any 2 gardens. But I'm discarding that. I don't want to mess with you
Lovely.
guys.
And
And
you
so,
want-
can I get 1 more plant, please?
One more plant for John.
Well done, good
there
job.
You go.
Thanks so much.
that's a good
End of my
shout.
turn.
Slay.
Yeah, because John's most likely to be able to score this one out of all of us. No one else has the number of cards needed, and John will have the first dig at it.
Time to plant. We got some.
You best believe how I'm spelling time there.
Hey!
I don't get it.
THY. It's a herb. Sorry, an herb.
The herb.
Time.
Like rosemary.
Sorry,
thyme.
it's an herb.
Yeah.
It's an
Oh,
herb.
it's a
I was doing a pun.
pun because
It's
time
actually
is also
pronounced
time.
thyme.
Okay.
It's
Like
pronounced
rosemary
actually
and
thyme.
thyme.
Right, it is thyme.
Rosemary
For American
thyme.
listeners.
Yeah,
It's
they,
great detective. Were they
yeah, it was
detectives?
good.
they
Yeah.
were detectives.
rosemary and thyme.
Really?
Yeah, a pair of detectives.
John, what would your detective drama be called with your 2 herbs?
Ziffleburl and Whirly-Doo.
I'd watch the shit out of that.
detectives.
That sounds
Make it
amazing.
now.
Take your job seriously, Whirly-Doo.
They're gonna have to they have to keep putting those little like plastic wraps on their big clown shoes to go on the forensic scene.
Whirly-Doo's
Produced
the
by
happy
Boogaloo.
clown, and Ziffleburl's the like
Smoking.
depressed,
Sad clown,
like
yeah.
smoking clown.
Piling loads of criminals into their clown car back to the police station. What have you planted?
What have you-
that?
It's like a
Who's this
butterfly.
guy?
This beautiful thing is a pollinator, and this protects one of my plots,
Yes,
or
it
it can
does.
protect a victory card. It's going to protect my clotted Murph.
Oh my god.
No comments,
You
please.
must. One must protect the clotted man.
And I've also planted some produce.
Lovely.
A little whittle cute.
Fucking hell, these names are insane.
They're really
So the pollinator means that no one can play a pestilence onto that plot of Tilly's cards. They're essentially safe for the rest of the game. So
Sweet.
the only issue is if you harvest all the cards out of that plot, the pollinator will go away. So you always need to leave one thing in there that the pollinator is interacting with.
And Tilly
Otherwise, they
can
will be discarded.
continue to add to that plot as well if she wants.
Yes, exactly.
So it protects all herbs.
All herbs.
And then I'm also going to plant my wild blooms.
Lovely.
I can use this in place of any plant card. It can only be planted in an existing plot. So I'm just
Yeah.
going to put it with my produce.
Great.
And then I think that's an extra.
That's an extra.
Produce?
That counts as an extra produce. So
Yeah.
if you harvest that, that would be 2 produce in that plot
Cool.
specifically. But the wild bloom can only be played in a plot that already has stuff growing in it, and it takes on that aspect. Okay.
And then I'll draw up, I guess. I've got
Yeah.
one left here, so.
What would you like? What selection?
Can I get 2 plants and 2 specialists?
Oh,
Yes. The specialists are really good.
This is going to get mean, isn't it?
No. I think Vicious Gardens was the wrong name for it.
Yeah,
I think that
Friendly
I think
Gardens.
they had a lot of they didn't think about it very hard.
I agree. I agree. I
Who's
agree.
this? Why have you got
It's sort
It's
of
my
the
regular
gardener
voice.
voice.
It's my regular gardener voice. It's how I normally talk. I don't know what's going on with you guys. Well,
talking American as well?
This is how the Americans talk. This is how they will talk when we take it back. Here we go, Zenfinium.
Lovely.
A lovely flower, and then a bungle cringe, of course, and another lovely flower.
It's like watching the Chelsea Flower Show.
It is.
And I
Chelsea.
Chelsea. I was always disappointed as a child. There was no football references in that flower show. I always got excited for it every year, and I realised there's nothing to do with football.
I went to it many years in my childhood because my parents used to exhibit there. They have a plant nursery. Rockview Nursery. Go get your alpines and camellias. Thanks, everyone.
Well, did they have a bumble bush?
I'm only looking specifically
Probably.
for a
Bungle
bumble
cringe?
bush.
Bumble cringe.
Bumble cringe is hilarious.
I've got lovely. I'm quite happy with keeping these old chaps. I'm going to go for 3 more plants.
Bumble cringe.
3 little plants for Sully Bob.
Just like
If I'd ever been on
voice.
Tumblr.
What's wrong with the voice? Is it too attractive?
Let's
too
go with
sexy.
That. Yeah, that's the problem. Right, I'm going to play a produce that's called Nom Nom.
Oh.
I mean, I might as well. I've got a flower called Spiderbeard.
Ooh.
Spider beard.
And then I think I'm going to. Am I? No.
No, I couldn't possibly.
No.
Nom,
Me. No, wait. No, I think that's it. And then I'm going to just draw up 2 plot cards. That's it.
Okay, lovely. I'm going to play. I'm going to plant this lovely squaff here in my produce section.
Love a squat.
I'm also going to plant my Wonkoli,
Oh, you
One
want
collie. It's got a cake on it.
and then I'm going to also plant a nice flower, the Rumpruffle.
the rum.
Rumpruffle. I'm going to take 3 plants. That's the end of my turn.
All right. I'm gonna plant an herb. Go plant a flower.
What are they called?
Gruffle leaf and Flirkenstalks. I like wearing Flirkenstalks in the summer. Flirkenstalks.
You are dressed the most appropriately for this game today.
I am a gardener. Is a Budjonia. What does this do, Mother Nature? No, yeah, exchange plots of the same category between any two gardens.
You would swap
you have to harvest something?
one of these things with somebody else's version
Oh,
of
take
that.
his herbs.
But you have to harvest something to.
You
do
do
that.
have to
Play it.
harvest something to play that.
Oh,
So you
I
can
can't do that.
harvest a flower. Well, you can harvest this and play that, and then take those if you wanted to.
So we've got 2 flowers.
No one's
It
got.
makes no difference.
Sullivan's
Sullivan's got 2
Sullivan's got
I would
2
just be
flowers.
stealing from somebody else.
Yeah.
For nothing.
It's
for
better
no
to do
gain.
when
At the
someone else
moment.
is building up.
When
Yeah,
you
leave
need,
it
I
till
think when you
later.
need something.
I
Yeah.
might just get rid of it.
You're
I
gonna
might
get rid of
just,
it?
yeah, get big cards.
Big cards.
Big cards. I can only discard 1, is that right?
You can discard 1 specialist, yes, at the end of your turn before you resupply.
I'm going to discard Mother Nature.
Goodbye, Mother Nature. We've industrialized.
Which, we're gardener. And I'm going to take 4 plant cards, please.
4 plant cards.
Huge.
I'd love to be a gardener. I think I would have a really good time.
It's nice.
I'm not very good at it. I've killed every single plant I've ever owned.
You probably wouldn't have as good a time.
No,
Yeah, it
actually
might
that's
not
a
be
good
as
point. I
fun for
wouldn't.
you,
I'd
yeah.
like to be good at gardening.
You'd be what you actually would be is a graveyard keeper.
You'd be a murderer.
That's
Like a
A professional murderer.
Yeah, plant murderer.
yeah.
But
Keep
still
other things
murderers,
alive,
isn't it?
just not plants.
Could you keep a Wumple bud alive, Holly?
Oh, I don't know.
How about a Snarf Spittoon?
Oh,
has he got it?
Has he got it?
How about a Wild Bloom?
Oh!
So then I cash these in for
Okay.
that, right? 3
You
Yeah.
absolutely can cash. So you can harvest all of these cards. So John has planted
Huge.
enough cards to then
tried to
harvest
stop
this,
it,
which is Mr. Bumbles.
Where do these go?
These are going to go back to their relevant
the
compost
compost. Oh,
piles.
that's cute.
So they're all plants.
Yeah.
You get Mr. Bumbles, and
Hello,
if, you
Mr.
flip,
Bumbles.
if you flip him over,
Once per turn, you may exchange a plant from your garden with one from any other garden. You may not move plants from your afflicted plot or from another gardener's pollinated plot.
That's cool.
What is a pollinated plot?
If it's
One of
that
these
one,
bad boys.
pollinated.
it just means it
pollinator.
can't be messed with, basically.
This card is worth 8 points. So
There
does,
you go.
does this stay like this?
That stays like that, because that is always in play now for you.
But this can be stolen, right?
People,
yeah.
yes, but
With-
only
with
with
that one,
the
with
victory
Heaven of the
swap
Lord.
one. Yeah, it's not. You can't actively steal someone's victory point cards without having a swap. I think, as far as I know.
Okay, we've got a new one. 6 times flowers. Interesting. Okay. And keep going, right?
You can keep going.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to play a Nuzzle Melon.
A nozzle melon.
It's very cute. And can I have,
The art is beautiful.
It is
lovely, isn't it?
amazing.
and can I get 4 times plants, please?
You can get 4 times plants. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you.
Interesting.
I'm done.
Tilly.
All right, let's rock. We've got some produce on the go.
Let's
yeah.
rock. Plant. Wait.
Whoa.
All the
Whoa.
All produce.
Protected.
Protected.
Oh my
These
god.
pollinator cards are coming out for silly.
Oh, yes, they are.
I would like 3 plants. And I'll take 1 specialist.
I don't see what's wrong.
There you go.
Thank
like it. I like it.
It's very low.
Yes, very low.
Sullivan, what are you doing in your garden then?
Well, I do all sorts, really. I like to walk
It
around.
sounds like someone.
Boris Johnson.
Someone Johnson, yes, I suppose.
Oh, it just felt all of
I'm
my
going to play.
benefits.
This is an American game because they call it the Okey Pokey. Of course, the Hokey Pokey is the Americanized version of the Hokey Cokey. They also don't do the knees bent, arm stretched, rah rah
Ben's
rah.
not in the front.
But they did get all turned around when naming it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it's all about.
Ben's
Do you-
not.
Whoa!
I don't know why. He's not feeling
And
it.
we've got some.
Is it really what it's all about?
What's going on?
Is it really what it's all about?
It's the Hokey Cokey.
Oh, the hokey cokey.
Oh.
Where did you grow up? America.
No,
It was the Okey Pokey for you.
that was the hokey pokey.
The Hokey
It's
Pokey.
The Hokey Cokey.
Hokey
What's the
cokey.
Hokey Cokey?
Australia.
the
It's also
hokey
hokey
cokey.
pokey in Australia.
Hokey
Oh,
Pokey.
the hokey
Cokey.
cokey.
Oh,
the hokey cokey. Knees bent, arms stretched, rah, rah, rah.
So the Americans don't even do the the Hokey Pokey.
The best bit.
They
That's
don't
what
do
they
that.
do.
They go, put your right arm in,
Oh, they do
your right
that.
arm out, in, out, shake it all about. You do the Hokey Pokey and you turn around. That's what it's all about. You put your left arm in.
Oh!
They take out the best bits.
Yep, they do
The best bit is when you run into the middle and you like
Exactly.
kick at each other.
Yeah.
I will say
The mosh
though.
pit is the best
Yeah,
bit.
the best bit of the Hokey Cokey.
I will say end of BoJack Horseman has the best. It is unfortunately a Hokey Pokey reference, but have you guys seen BoJack Horseman?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you know, what's his face? Todd on the beach has his big moment of clarity about the lyrics of the Hokey Pokey. He's like, that is what it's all about. It's really profound. It's very beautiful.
Well, that's something, but it's still not enough for the crime.
It's not enough.
What they've done to that song and to the word herb and indeed fillet.
Fillet?
They say fillet.
Oh.
Fillet of fish.
Did they say chicken fillet?
Chick-fil-A.
No,
Chick-fil-A,
like a
that's what
fillet of
Chick-fil-A
fish.
is. They say fillet of fish, but we
Have
say
you just
fillet.
worked out what
Oh, we would,
Chick-fil-A
yeah.
is?
What?
Zoom in.
The more you know.
They pronounce it like the French for some reason. The same with herb. It's sort of weird wanting to be
It's
French,
fine. It's
which
fine what they-
I find as an Englishman very bizarre.
It's okay. It's just interesting. It's just weird. It's just new. It's just new. It's fine. Like it's totally fine. I just hadn't.
Pollinator.
I've got a little pollinator for my flower.
Are pollinators plant cards or specialist cards?
Specialist cards. I've got a banana lope now, a corn cumber. I've got a okie
Are these
pokey.
real plants?
No.
Okay.
I'm
There isn't anything called a nom nom.
There could have been.
gonna grab 4
It's very modern.
plant cards.
It me.
Yes, it's you.
No.
Okay, yes. Look, it's got a little fox tail and little fox colouring.
This is a noise.
I like that a lot.
That's very nice.
I'm going to play a Wild Blooms.
I'll give you
Oh.
I'll give you
Another Wild Blooms.
Oh!
I'm going to harvest the produce to play the landscaper and take those 2 flowers from Holly.
Incredible.
just
What
take
a
it
Just read
turn.
what the landscaper
a
says. Take
turn.
2 plants from the bird bath, or the bird bath from any garden and move to a new garden.
Move them to
It makes
here.
sense.
Wow.
And then I'm going to harvest them for that one.
You're going to take
It's
this.
a good decision.
Yes.
So you get a terrarium.
I like a terrarium.
You've absolutely smashed that.
Once per turn, you may harvest a wild bloom from your garden and draw 3 plant cards.
That's
Wow.
mental.
So you can
take
have...
Wow, it's very good.
Yeah,
It's a very good card.
1, 2,
I respect
3,
it.
4. That's a great move.
A great
Sorry,
turn.
Holly.
No, it's a good move. I liked it.
I wanted a card.
I liked it.
All right. What have I got, Dave?
I like it when people steal my flowers, but it's feel alive.
I don't have anything relevant. So I'm going to plant this scuttle bloom in my flower bed. I'm going to plant this quasi fruit in my fruit bed. And these snazzle drops
Ooh.
over here. Oh, yes.
Snazzy drop.
Snazzle drops.
Did you guys all know that these weren't real plants?
Yeah, when we read the words, we did.
It was.
Yeah, I think it was when I saw, which one was it? Maybe Fotato? When to look at that. That might have clued me in.
I'm going to draw...
Or Fuzzle Squash.
Fungal Cringe was a pretty good.
Fungal cringe.
Fungal cringe was pretty.
To be
Oh,
fair
it's
to you,
actually
Holly,
Fungal
I haven't
Cringe.
read this one out yet, but this one is called Sass Squash.
6.
You should only have 5. Yeah.
Look, the world is so much bigger than I know.
We hate this Hairman of the Gourd guy. I am going to... I don't want to waste a card. So I'm going to play this. Pestilence.
I don't know
Play
what
on a
anything.
plot. Sullivan, I'm playing this on your herbs. Oh, sorry.
Why?
Because I didn't want to discard it and waste it.
why
But I want to get...
me?
Because you are currently the closest to getting this guy.
Oh.
And...
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
And also, fuck
1,
you.
2,
That's
3,
weird
4.
voice. Play.
That's your turn.
Yes, that's my turn. Sorry, I've summoned your play.
I'm going to play a fruit, and then I'm going to play another fruit. I'm going to play a flower, and that's my turn, I think.
Can you read the names out? Because I really like them.
We've got a muskdew,
Like Musgrave.
Oh.
like musgrave, but muskdew. Like the little bits you get in the grass in the morning.
Yes.
You heard it, you.
We've got a sauerkraut, which is what I'm going to be going by from now on. Fluttercup and Petalanthus. Petalanthus.
You
Lovely.
mewing
I think
queen.
I would like
Sauerkraut.
to. How's everyone doing? How's what we got here? All right, yeah. What if I play Bee-Beard, which is move a pollinator or pestilence to a plot victory card or the retired pile? Can I take somebody's pollinator?
You can, yeah.
Can I take? Who's got the best one? I mean,
Tilly's
Tilly's
got
got the
two
best
Tillys.
one.
Definitely the
Yeah.
best
But
person
in
to
terms
take
of what's
from.
up, that produce isn't.
So you
doing
to play this,
anything.
you would have to harvest 1 card.
That's right. I'll harvest a card. I'll harvest a flower. I'll harvest the Petalanthus.
I can't believe this. I thought the pollinator was rock solid, but it turns out no.
Does that know?
Doesn't
Does
know.
that
No,
know?
you can move. That's the B-beard is the one card that can interact with the pollinators.
I think it does have to be Tills. I think
Which
let's
one do
take
you
your
want?
produce one. I'm sorry, Tills.
And the little
It's just the gardening way. It's what it's like when you've got a garden, you know.
It's
It's what it's
violence.
like when
It's
you've
what
got a
you gotta
garden.
do.
You know?
Yeah.
That's what gardening
You've got to
is.
steal butterflies from other people.
And then I'm going to draw up. I'm going to draw. I think I want to draw 5 plants.
5 little plants for Holly.
What's your favourite garden you've ever been in?
Kew Gardens.
Kew Gardens is great.
are my
Lovely.
favourite. My granddad's ashes are spread there.
Oh,
It was his
it's a
favourite
good
place in London.
That's beautiful.
Do you know where my nan's ashes were spread?
Where?
In my uncle's garden. Do you know what happened? He paved over them.
That's lovely.
Oh my
absolutely
god,
outrageous.
that's haunting.
That's absolutely outrageous.
10 years later, they went back and they were like, "You put a patio in." Nan's it.
It's what she would have wanted. She wanted me
mum's in
there.
it.
a bit of concrete.
I'm horrified. I'm
It's an
absolutely horrified.
unbelievable thing to do.
I think you probably just forget after a certain point. Like,
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, we're going to put a brineberry down there.
A brine berry.
I'm going to put a blysanthemum down.
Chrysanthemum. Yeah, that's not real, is it?
No, that one's real.
Chrysanthemum.
Yeah, yeah.
Odor
That
of
one- I think that one's real.
chrysanthemums.
I'm gonna do this because it will please me. I don't think it's gonna do well for the game, and I'm gonna make a powerful enemy. But I just want to see. I still want to see.
Oh,
how
you're
much-
going to take to his
Oh,
produce.
you've got
If
Mother
I-
Nature.
If I put a Sasquatch there and then
Jeez, that's...
this is 1 times any plant.
So you need to harvest one plant of any type.
Is this worth it? I think this
I'm
is.
not the underdog anymore, am I? People, we've been
caught on
targeting
on
me a
it.
lot.
Figured you out.
It turns out, Tilly, you're pretty good at these
You've been
games.
playing a quiet game for a few years, and suddenly
She keeps winning.
So I'm gonna compost that in order to use Mother Nature. Exchange plots. I'm going to give you, Tilly. It's actually quite good for you. You can have my beautiful Sasquatch.
Oh, thanks so much, mate. I want to take
I
all
really
4
want
of my
these
plants.
4.
But I will, in exchange for my generous offer, I'm
Oh,
going to
it's
take.
beginning, everyone.
I can
Here
see
we
how
go.
this game
You
has
two,
been.
count your days.
Yeah.
I was about to be like, I've not done anything. Then I was like,
Thankfully,
oh, yeah,
Holly weakened you up. Thankfully.
Yeah.
Oh
And
my god, I
then-
feel sick. I took away your defences so that John could
so that
attack
John
you.
could swoop in.
There's actually, it's stupid to do that because there's nothing I can do with it, but I was just too tempted.
What do you want, John? What do you think is going to protect you
So this-
also from the wrath of Tilly?
So this is what's interesting because
So
I
you might
want
be able to swap back on this turn.
She probably will, and I've all
two
power to her.
specialists.
And what I'm going to do, which is probably stupid, is to just put this down as well.
just to make it more appealing.
Well, because I want to get new cards. I
The
don't want
great thing is, it's not even none of these are relevant.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Maybe it
Yeah.
won't be worth the effort because it's
Yeah.
actually not worth stealing right now. But if
No.
something changes, and then I would like to take. Could I take 4 plants and 1 specialist?
Yes.
please?
Grab yourself a specialist. And there's your 4
Thank you
plants.
so much.
What's your favourite garden?
Favorite garden?
It's good enough.
My Nana's garden actually. It's very nice over in Epping. Not that she lives there anymore, but it's very pleasant. Spent a lot of childhood days there. It was lovely.
What was good about it?
Very open, lots of space. We used to play on a little. We had like a little tub that we splashed around in. That was barely a sentence that we splashed around in.
I got it.
Me and my brother. That's nice. Yeah. Yeah. All right. That's me done.
Okay. We're going to plant an herb.
Fiddlestick. That's a real one.
Plant
Fiddlestick.
a flower.
A flora.
And we're going to plant a fruit.
Ooh, one of each.
One of each.
And thus ends Tilly's turn with no vengeance enacted
No, I'm
at all.
not. Listen, I'm playing my own game.
Biding her time.
I'm making my garden. I don't want trouble with anyone. I am a humble gardener.
Revenge. is a
Getting
dish
ready for the church fate.
Best served cold.
And I'm just working on my jams and my jellies and my conserves.
Blood fuse.
And who's going to have the biggest marrow this year, Tilly?
And if Vera says anything about my chrysanthemums, I'll punch her in the tit.
I would like. So I've got 2 here. I can discard 1, right? And
Yes,
then I
you
can
can.
draw up. Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm going to
exactly.
discard the Hairman, sorry.
He,
And I'm
Yes.
going to take
no love for the hair,
No,
man.
Poor
no
Hannah.
love.
3 specialists. Can I get 1 plant, please?
Yeah, oh my god.
Thank you so much.
I think Tilly might be digging for a certain specialist. you know.
I'm sorry, I just also realised I can do this once per turn, exchange a plant from my garden.
Yes.
But I don't, you know what? Is it worth doing? Yeah, you know what? Do you mind if I do that? It wouldn't mess with you, Tilly.
No, go for it.
I'm going to exchange 1 produce with Sweet Sullivan. Can I have your fruit, please? Is that how it works? Yeah, one
Banana
plant from
loaf.
your
Trying to get
garden.
6.
Yeah, but why do you want my fruit? Why wouldn't you
one of my
take
fruits,
Laurie's
yeah.
fruit? Who's
Well-
closer to the
So
fruit?
Laurie's fruit.
That's a great point. Thank you,
The
Simon.
voice, Solomon.
The question is that would give Laurie 3 produce. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'll do that.
There's no produce.
There's
on
no
it.
produce
Yeah.
thing. Produce is a dead end.
As of right
Currently,
now.
it
A
could change.
chungy ouchie.
So that was my.
I've got a
that's my
tungy
special.
ouchie.
Tungy ouchie.
How'd you get that?
Oh, at the outside of a dragon fruit.
My tongue
Sorry,
is
Tilly,
out.
did
No,
Are
no,
you done with
hey,
your
it's the game.
I got a little
It's the
tungy
game.
ouchie.
Are you done with your
I'm
turn?
all done, I think.
Okay. I'm going to first of all harvest this produce
Lovely.
Come back.
to
Lovely.
play curmudgeon. I take 2 cards from another gardener's hand, or a card from 2 different hands. Laurie, I'm going to take 2 of your cards because of your pestilence that you gave to me.
Oh.
This is
What cards do you want?
Who knew gardeners?
It
be
is,
so
and
vengeful.
it's 2 cards, so I can take anything.
Do you have to play down to 5 cards at the end of your turn?
I will be doing anyway, so I presume you have to.
I guess why would you not? It's better than
Yeah.
like to get new ones.
So I'm going to put down some glower darts, some floof berries, classic stuff.
Classico.
And then I'm going to also, I'll pop down some lovely lavinias,
They're in season.
some candy lions as well.
Candy lions.
Yeah, real nice.
These could be
Oh,
real.
that could be discarded.
Goodbye,
A lot
curmudgeon.
over here.
Yes.
And then,
We got everything.
Candyline sounds real. Lavinia's does as well.
yeah,
Is Lavinia not a real flower?
No, it's a Shakespearean heroine.
I think I'll leave that there for the moment, and I'll pick up
What is Lavinia?
1 specialist and 2 plants. Can I grab
Lavinium.
a specialist?
Maybe.
Yes, of course.
Maybe.
There you go.
Thank you.
This game's really good.
I
Not a
really
good
like
turn for me.
It's crunching.
No.
The gears are crunching
like
in my
it,
head.
yeah.
I've had one of my planted cards stolen. I've had 2 of my cards stolen from my hand.
Just gonna.
Revenge.
I'm not enjoying this game
I'm
anymore.
not enjoying it. I want to send it back to Kickstarter.
Thank you so much for
Ross,
bringing
this
it to
will
the
be
table.
in the post.
I really like it.
I'm really glad you
No,
put
it's
it on the
actually really
table.
good.
Yeah,
The
I like
art
enjoying
is one of the best.
The art's lovely.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
I mean,
It's art
the
I've
art is
seen.
why I backed it. 'Cause I was
Yeah, it's
actually,
beautiful.
I was on Kickstarter backing something else, and then this popped up, and I was like, wow, that's a pretty game.
It's pretty.
I like how you are incentivized to put stuff down even though you can't quite use it yet.
Yeah.
And then you're just this horrible, like,
Waiting
open bank
turn,
fold.
yeah.
Someone can go, ooh, I'll have that.
Yeah, I'm going to put down a scrumptia and a
fun.
waddlelope
Fun.
and a jangle droop and a blunderplum.
Blunderplum.
And that's all I'm going to do. Now, can I have 3 plants, 1 specialist?
Yep.
It's like real
1,
life,
2,
isn't it?
3.
You grow things in your garden, people come and nick them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is it.
Put them in their garden.
Yeah.
You're like, wait, that's
Oh,
my
that's my tomato
cumber
plant.
squatch.
My fluttercups.
Okay.
Fluttercups
Is it
is
me?
cute.
Yeah.
I'm going to play this little produce boy,
You still produce?
and I'm going to play this little fruit.
Little fruit boy.
I'm not going to play this because you're not going to fucking get it. To get rid of your pestilence, you can keep it.
No.
That's what I think. I'm going to have 4 of these.
Oh, someone's choosing violet.
Yeah, I guess if you've got cards in front of you, it's good to get
Poor
specialists.
little son of a nose.
All right.
A little some of them, no.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
I'm gonna play produce, and that is called Yummy Yum.
Yummy.
I'm gonna play these Fuddle Duddles, and I'm also gonna play this Dracoberry, and I'm also going to play this Snuggleweed, which is very sweet. And then I'm gonna play this Grumpkin.
Oh, the grumpkin.
Oh, Grumpkin. This is on here.
Grumpkin's a thing. That's
He grows
in,
out of the ground, but he's not happy
It's got a sad
about it.
face.
Grumpkin is Game of Thrones.
Grumpkin.
They talk about, they're like mythical. Tyrion, in the books, Tyrion talks about like grumpkins as like made up creatures, that, like fairy tale creatures.
I sometimes feel like a little Grumpkin.
It's a term that Viv and I use if the other one is being quite annoyed.
Is
We'll call
it?
them a grumpkin.
I think it's a very soft way of
That's
doing it.
cute.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's a way of like softening and like an argument
Yeah,
or like
if
a
Viv-
bad attitude.
Yeah, if Viv needs to describe me as a moody bitch, she'll be like, "You're being a grumpkin." I'm like,
And then you're
quite
like,
right.
actually, that's quite sweet.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Did you just call me a grumpkin?
Holly, what would you like?
I'll take 4 and 1, please.
4 of these.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so first of all, I would like to. I really like your Snubble Grumptious. I can't read it from here. That one.
Sparkle
So,
Noms.
Laurie, I would like to offer you this lovely potato.
So you can have this.
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
Actually, sorry, I'm going to do it with Sullivan because I think you are. You know what? Yeah.
Got a
I'm gonna-
floofberry.
Unless would you like some produce, Tills? Is that going to be helpful for your Bringleberry?
You can see it's not.
No, it's not helpful for anyone, John.
It will, but we don't know what the next ones are. If I
Stop backing down from being mean.
My point is, if that flips over and it's a
That's
6,
true.
It's
you
true,
are
yeah,
my
yeah.
biggest threat. So I don't want to give you more.
If you want to do it, it's fine. I'm not going to be mad at you for doing it.
Yeah, I mean, doing
I
it to someone who does. Basically, I think that's the thing. Is like you give me that, I've got 5 of these, and if you take
yeah.
this and that, the next one is produce, I'm in good position.
That's what I'm saying, mate.
Blotchy
That's what
But I mean,
Almost-
that's almost exactly what I'm saying, mate.
Even if you took that though, there's still 3 turns before it gets to me.
All right, Tiliver,
Yeah.
I'm going to give you my lovely potato
Alrighty.
in exchange for your sweet Bringleberry.
Sure.
Bringleberry.
Mash them, boil them,
It's
stick them in a
Bringledick.
stew.
I said Bringleberry.
Sweet Bringledick.
It's
Oh,
come to
so
the sex party. It's Bringledick.
I'm so sorry, Sarah. It's like a severe case of Bringledick.
Bringle your own dick.
Bring your own dick.
Bringle your own
I'm
dick.
afraid it's terminal.
I'm afraid it's terminal. Your dick has been thoroughly bringled.
Oh god, is that actually completely bringled?
Okay, so I'm gonna play this lovely herb. I'm gonna play a mottled girth, and then I'm going to
That's a symptom.
use my lovely
Yeah.
worms.
It's a symptom.
Can use my lovely Wormsworth to look through the compost and add 2 cards to your garden or your hand.
Wormsworth.
Oh, he's
That's
about
huge.
to get that.
He's
He's about to
He's
fucking.
got it, he's
He's
got it.
about to fucking
He's got
get it.
I'm gonna
He's
take a
got it.
lovely wild bloom.
And he's done it with a wild bloom as well. Almost.
Oh,
like
he's got
it's
it.
a
He's
skill,
fucking done it.
And
skill
then-
move.
and
You could
then
add one to
I'm
your
gonna-
hand if you wanted to.
I'm gonna put a wild bloom.
It's or, isn't it?
No, I think it was.
It says
Either or.
add 2 cards to your garden or your hand. So I think
Oh,
it has
yeah.
to be both.
You have to do the same. Yeah, the thing. Whatever the thing is twice.
I'm gonna put an herb there.
Fucking Wormsworth.
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 And then I'm gonna spend my 6.
Oh
6
my
boys.
god, John is running away.
Yeah, John is running away.
In
with
order
this.
to get an old dirt bag.
I'm just an old dirt
Oh my god, this one's achievable.
Shit. Old
Oh,
dirtbag.
shit.
Plus 2 points at the end of the season. You're doing great.
Aww.
Thanks.
It's
Thanks,
such
old
a
dirtbag.
nice little
Thanks, game.
Thank you,
You're
game.
doing great. I could cry.
Tilly, not to influence your turn when it comes to you, but Sullivan can do that on the next round.
Can do what?
And
Do
get that
that
top
one.
victory card.
But
But
also
yeah,
remember,
Sullivan doesn't have any
He's
victory
got no
cards.
victory
so-
cards.
remember revenge.
Yeah,
And
I've
then-
already got beefs going on, so I'm probably not going to
Alright.
get involved in your
Yeah,
beef.
this-
but I
this-
wish you-
this
I wish
revenge-
you-
not got a
I
problem
wish
with
you well.
Sullivan right
No,
now.
we have not done anything.
I wish you well.
I wish you well.
There was all that stuff that Sullivan did do to you, though, in different
That's in
games.
other games. Yeah.
But it always carries on. Surely the hate and the resentment feeds and gnaws inside.
I don't hate Emily at all.
Yeah, no,
don't
I
hate
wasn't
Emily in the
really
least.
sure about
Is that
you.
true?
I don't have any hatred or resentment towards Emily
The
whatsoever.
way you're saying it makes me think that you do.
No, I don't at all. I
Let's
mean,
just set off the
Why do
whole
you keep
thing.
looking at
And...
the camera? Yeah. Yeah.
Is it my go?
Can I have 4 plants, please?
4 plants.
I've played a Duranium and a Coddlesop.
Great.
The names are
See?
really good.
They're really good.
I really
I'm
like
done.
them.
A Duranium. Tilly Steele, what's going in your garden?
Alrighty. Holly, I would like my pollinator back, please.
Just fair. Here you
So
go.
harvest a
Harvest
card.
something.
You must harvest a card to play your B-Beard, but you can have your pollinator.
Oh, well, I'm not really in the flower game, Anna, so I'll just get rid of that.
You're not in the flower
There
market.
you go.
Thank you very much.
Do you want a little? Oh, you've got one there.
I'm getting mixed signals.
that was bad.
I was getting really mixed signals there.
I like a bad joke.
That was bad. I enjoyed it.
What are you hoping to do, Holly? What are you hoping to achieve?
I don't have any big
you have
goals
any
or
big
dreams. In or out the game.
It would have been John's garden, but it's looking a little
Quite sad.
thin.
John is the one
Whoa.
to target though because
What do you
he's
mean my garden's
he's
thin?
very close to ending
Yeah,
the game.
I
this
think my
is
garden's
true.
thin.
He's got a pretty
And
decent,
he
like,
did target me.
John's got a good
my
chart
garden's
on
thick.
this,
I
So I need
left
to
you.
dole out the vengeance.
My garden's thick with 3 C's, thank you, Tills. You leave my thin ass garden away.
it's not thin at all.
It's
got a lot of
Chunky
produce.
garden.
I've got a chunky garden, thank you.
These,
Yeah, so
these,
attack it.
These
Yeah, so
herbs
attack it.
could
No,
be
wait.
an issue. He could cash in this, get this, and then he's won the game basically.
In John's chunky garden.
Join me in my little chunky garden.
Okay, I am sorry, John, but
do
we need to slow you down.
Hey, gardener's got a garden.
But do I don't really want to scrap any more of my cards, so I'm not going to do this.
Do you want to play something that you can then scrap?
I'm just going to keep that there for now. I
What
think
kind of flower is that, Tilly?
It's a Yehulia.
That's great.
Yehulia.
It's very similar to my sister's name, actually.
Yehulia.
Really.
Yehulia Bob
My
Brown.
sister mixed with my mum's name.
That is.
Julia and Eulalie.
I can imagine that being one of your siblings.
Oh, this is Julia.
Julia.
Yehulia Brown.
And,
Julia.
and Thump.
Okay, I'm going to discard the Weedledee. It did look quite fun, but I don't really want to. I'm looking a little thin.
They will be hunted by Weedledee and cannot harvest on them next time.
Yes, how many plants we got?
You've got 2 there, and I can give you 2 more. I'll give you 1
I
more,
would
sorry.
like 1 more plant. Actually, no, I'll take 2 plants, actually.
Great.
Lovely. Sullivan Brown.
Okay, well,
Oh.
what I'll do first of all, before I do anything, I'll probably am best
You can
off
just
actually
score that immediately.
just scoring
Fabulous
that
fun, that.
immediately. I guess the thing I'll
Excellent, take your
do,
pollinator away.
yeah,
That's really good.
and I might even make it even cheaper. Do I do that now? No, I won't. Actually, I'll save that for later. So yeah, I'm gonna score this.
So you harvest 3 fruits, 3 flowers, and you gain
Nice.
the fabulous fungi.
Flowers.
It's a very fun
you.
card.
Thank you. At the end of the season, pollinators in your garden are worth 2 points each. Oh, how good!
So now we
Nice
have
and
a
good.
5 flower card, the Garden Decor, which is a Vicious Victories card. And then we have Sheer Luck, which is 6 herbs.
So that
Sheer
one will-
luck.
That one will have a negative effect on the back, is that right?
Yes.
Vicious Victory?
Yeah.
Sheer
And
luck.
then I'll
Sheer.
I'll play
I like that.
I'll play this and this flower.
Flower.
And actually, I'll cash in this exact flower card to play Mother Nature. I'm going to exchange my herbs for John's herbs.
Oh, very good.
that's
So you
good
get these pestilence
shout.
boys.
Oh no, I get the pestilence as well. Oh, I don't want these.
Yes.
Oh, lovely. Very lovely.
And
What? Oh, so you can't score these, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't harvest from that, so you can't score.
Until you get rid of your pestilence.
oh my God! Yes,
Yeah, you happy with that?
I'm gonna play this.
Oh my god.
Nice.
I
And
see
then
what
I'm gonna
card
cash
you've
this
got.
in.
No.
got the same
And
as
then
me.
I'm gonna means I can play this, which is a victory card discount, which means I can get a 2 plant discount on a victory card.
Oh!
So I'm gonna do this
Absolutely
Holy
smashed
and
it.
this, and lovely. At the end
good.
at the end of the season, receive an additional point for every produce in your garden.
Okay.
Well, that's very nice.
Okay.
Produce and pollinators.
Shit. Oh, Holly's got a lot of fruit.
So these 2 are done with.
Fruit.
Can I get
Oh, yes, I do.
Don't worry, I can't do anything.
Can I get 2 specialists and 3 plants,
Yes, you
please?
can. 1, 2, 3.
Specialist?
Thank you. Thank you.
This is a very lovely game. I really like it.
It is quite gentle. I thought it'd be more cutthroat.
No, it is gentle. I feel like you could play it over and over again as well. I
Yeah.
feel like you could play this at home like 2 or 3 times a night.
Okay, I'm going to play Sodden Moss. I'm going to play Schadenfront.
Schadenfront.
Really
Schadenfront
like.
is great, but
Fun.
it always looks better in your neighbour's garden.
I'm also going to play Thimblebims. And
Look at those thimblebims.
then I am going to discard that, and then I'm
The
gonna,
bee-beard.
the bee beard, and I'm going to take 3 plants and 1 specialist.
Lovely. Well,
Sorry,
nice.
John too. These names
I'm going to play this
really tickly.
herb, and then I'm going to play this curmudgeon. Take 2 cards from another player by discarding this herb. John, can I have your cards, please?
Sure. Do you get to look at
I
them?
don't. I get to just choose them from the back. These 2, thank you.
Oh, mate, that was savage.
Okay,
Oh, that was so bad.
so I'm going to
Got 2 wild blooms.
plant this wild bloom, plant this wild bloom.
That's so
I'm then going to
anus.
spend one of my flowers to play my botanist, which allows me to look through here.
Holy shit!
No.
This is huge.
I get this
Bumpkin's
bumpkin.
really
Yeah.
What does Bumpkin do?
Bumpkin gives me, if I discard 1 produce, a 2 plant discount when harvesting
Holy
a victory
shit.
point card. So I get to have this.
Very well done.
Wow, what
Very
a
good.
turn.
Lovely turn.
We're back to
huge.
flowers.
they were both
And so
vicious
that
victories.
is. At the end of the season, receive an additional point for every fruit in your garden.
Ooh, that's quite nice.
I'm glad to have just got one, and then I've still got a turn. John, I'm going to have to do this to you because you're so close to winning, just in case. Because I think Holly's going to take this, and if that next card is a victory thing,
End the game.
I genuinely think.
Can I
the
have a
game
little
will
fly?
end. Yeah, you can have a little fly. There you go. And I'm going to
Riddled.
take.
So you're riddled with pests.
I'm going to keep this, and I'm going to take 3 of these. Come on.
she's done it.
See,
Mulchberry.
exactly. This is
She's got it.
I'm
this is
gonna
exactly why I did this to John. I was like, I knew Holly was going to
take a mulch. I'll do this. We'll put these in here.
Yep. So you compost all of
Vicious
those by
victory.
harvesting them.
Now then, though, this is the problem. This is the
vicious
problem
victory.
here.
Ooh.
Your victory cards award no bonus points. That's good. It looks like the
No
game might
bonus
end.
points.
So that
What
means
does
you've
that
got
mean?
nothing for that card.
Nothing for that card. However, you can deactivate that by moving a pestilence to
Yeah,
it, and
you
that
want
will
a pestilence
turn.
on
If you
that.
put a pestilence on that, it turns off the ability, and then you still get 8 points, and you get all
see.
the 8 points. For
Wow, okay.
But it means no bonus points is like these points. I think.
Yeah,
and
you
not
still get-
those
you still
points.
get
You still get
eight.
those points.
Oh, okay.
It means like you wouldn't get the +1 produce if you had Sullivan's.
Okay. But I still get 8 points for it now.
Yeah, it's still
Oh,
good.
so these aren't bonus points. These are just points.
Points.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
all right.
can't. Yeah. So it's still worth 8 points. It's just
That's
you won't
okay.
get bonuses from like having
Oh,
fruit
it's just
or produce or
basically
whatever.
a no card. Yeah.
Okay, in which case, what I'd like to do then is I'd like to play Wild Blooms.
Lovely.
I'd like to play Flower.
Lovely.
And then this one here, it says take 2 plants, and I have to get rid of one of any plant. I have to guess it has to be planted. Get rid of this
It can be anything. Yeah.
Grumpkin or Snuggleweed. They're both so good. Let's get rid of Snuggleweed. And I can take 2 plants or the bird bath from any garden and move it to a new garden. Can that be my garden?
So the landscaper allows you to take 2 plants or the bird bar from any garden and move it to a new garden. The garden is the area in front of you. It's not the individual plots in your garden. It is the entire garden. So you can
You
take
take one of each.
one of different types from different people. Yeah.
But I couldn't take one type from one person and that same type from another person.
No, it has to be all from the same person. So you're taking 2 cards from a person here.
I think I'm going to take we're mainly scared of John and Sullivan right now. Can't touch Sullivan though, because Sullivan's got his thing. So I think it is best to take from. I would like a flower.
Laurie's the
only one that's got flowers.
You can't
Tilly's
touch
got a
Laurie,
flower.
Tilly's
Yeah.
other 2. So
Yeah, until he hasn't got a
victory card.
victory card. Okay, in which case, I would like to take.
it makes sense, Laurie. It's logical.
I'd like to take.
We've worked it out.
You've worked it out to get away from you when you've got all of this.
Anything.
It just has to be Laurie. It's kind of like the fact that John could literally have a card that just moves that pestilence and he still will win the game.
It's just the optimal play,
No,
though,
it is
sorry.
the optimal play.
Yeah, it is. Sorry, mate.
Tonguey ouchie. Tonguey ouchie.
Tonguey out.
Thank you, ouchie.
And then I'll play
I'm
this
feeling
herb
very
as well.
ouchy right now.
And I think I'll take 3 plants and 2 specialists.
I'm very over your turn, Holly. Let's hurry through.
I like this turn. I want to hear more.
I think we
Wait, talk us through it again.
No, I've had enough.
Tell us why you picked
Simply
Laurie.
had enough.
What was
I'm
going
gonna
through your
start-
head when you picked Laurie?
I'm going to
Like, what did it
start
feel like?
packing up some of the other bits to send back to you now. Don't worry. I'm going to put the rules back in the
This is
box
such a
just
lovely
to
game.
speed up the pack up at the end of this game.
Such a good box.
It's a lovely box.
Oh,
It's just
lovely.
great.
Isn't it?
Really
Love
good.
this
really
game.
nice.
This
Beautiful.
I want this
is
game.
great.
Can I use any of these to play one of these?
Yeah.
Or if they're pestilence, am I not allowed?
No, I think you can.
You can, yeah.
Oh, great.
That's how you can get rid of your
can't-
pestilence.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, you
I thought it was
can't
stuck.
harvest them. That's all it is. It's just
Okay.
you
Does
can't-
This
you
does
can
not
use
mean
them.
harvest.
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
That means harvest, yes.
So you would need to
so
plant
So you can't
something
you
in
would
a
have to
different.
plant something and then harvest it to play.
I know,
it.
but the only thing I can plant is this type.
Then no.
yeah, that's unfortunate.
So there's literally nothing I can do.
yeah,
Not this
you're,
turn.
you're a
Move the
bit hamstrung now.
pestilence.
And
so
I
you-
can't I can't get cards because you took them, right?
Yeah, you can't. No.
So you'd have to wait a turn.
You have to wait. You sort of have to wait a turn.
I don't know.
You can still plant those cards to get rid of them out of your hand, and then you can take
think-
more cards.
I think
Because
I'll
obviously
have
you
to
could
do
get a
that.
specialist that then allows you to move something, and then suddenly those 4 produce are ready to use again.
Yeah.
only got Skizzlewort and Spotted Bilge.
Fucking hell.
Which we know what that means.
Classic.
So I don't.
Spotted
God, the
Bill.
amount of times I've had spotted bilge.
Oh, God.
You gotta get a green
always
for that,
going
mate.
down
Yeah.
boots.
And then I can't play this card because I can't use these to activate it because they're pestilence. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Rough.
But you can discard that to then draw back up to 5 full
Really
cards.
tasty little card, but let's do that. I'll discard it. It's the botanist.
Oh, that is a
Ooh,
good
it's
card.
tasty little
But I
card.
can't use it. So
What would you like?
I'll take one of these and 4 of those.
Yeah,
plus.
1, 2, 3, 4. There you go, John.
Thank you.
Silly still.
Okay. just building up my flowers. Don't worry about it.
Fucking hell,
we
3 a
won't.
turn.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about those.
I'm worrying. I'm worried about him.
I'm slightly
worried about it.
concerned,
Don't
Tilly.
worry about my flowers.
I'm worried about him.
I'm going to plant a little fruit there.
Oh, I'm worried about that too.
And then I'm going to harvest it to play the landscaper.
Ooh.
That do.
And I'm then going to be taken to...
Yeah, it makes sense.
Huge.
Flowers. It makes a lot of sense. Excuse me, is that Tilly Steele stealing some flowers out of my...
No, this is Mark Rylance.
Islands.
Okay, I can
You
only
can.
take this one, which is going to have a bad effect, but it is what it is.
I love that.
Tilly
If you were
stealing
caught, you would
those
say that
flowers.
you're Mark
This
Rylance.
is Mark
that would be
Rylance.
the
Excuse.
So, Tilly, what does that do? Your
Let's have a look.
garden ornament.
So let's see how it fucks me up. Oh, pollinators and pestilence in my garden are -2 points each.
And you are
I'm pollinated up the
So you want to
wazzies.
get a pestilence on that victory card.
Yeah.
What you want to
Let me
do?
tell you where I can sort you out with some pestilence.
Yeah, John's riddled.
Absolutely
Well, you
riddled.
might want to steal my pollinators because that'll help you get rid of your pestilence.
Does it?
Yeah. Pollinators
If you
eliminate.
place it,
Yeah,
then
so if
it...
you, yeah.
Cancels each other.
Oh, I thought that prevented
Yeah.
you from being pestilated.
It does
does
that does
also
as
do
well,
that.
but if you steal it, then you can remove pestilence from it and place
Yeah.
the pollinator there instead. What would you like, Tilly?
I would like 2 specialists and 2 plants, please.
Lovely.
Very
1,
nice.
2, there you go.
Thank you.
Sullivan Brown.
It's a good little game.
I think I'm going to have to do this just
Dingleberry.
Bingledary.
Bingledary.
Well, that's a real
Little
fruit.
Bingledary down
A
here.
little Bingledary.
I can't believe you guys weren't tricked by the amazing names.
They do look like what they are as well. Like, this looks like thimble bins to me. Like, that's definitely a thimble bin.
Going to play a couple of wild blooms.
Oh.
I can't really do much with that right now, but that's fine.
Couple of blooms.
And I will also, I'm gonna discard this at the end of my turn to pick up
Lovely.
another. Okay, so can I pick up 1 specialist and then I'm gonna grab 3 plants from here.
Is there
Oh, there's
just
only 2. That's fine.
Shuffle. Oh no.
Laurie, when the game ends,
Yes.
are these cards would be worth something unless they have
Pestilence on.
is that right?
Exactly, yeah. And obviously, once someone gets 3 victory cards, everyone gets 1 more turn. So the position that you're in, John, if you can get hold of a Mother Nature or anything that moves one of these, is very, very good because if you don't get the last victory point card, you get 1 more turn to just foist that onto somebody else, and suddenly all their points go away.
Exactly. Oh, any produce? Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, this is how I'm feeling about
it's
fruit.
Yeah. It's that.
I got a lot of produce, but it's not
Really,
really.
we could swap.
It's not a lot I can do. I will just have a bungaloo, a snarfskatoon, and a nom nom.
Oh, look at that.
The
But that is all I can do, and I'll take 3 plants.
Lovely. It's a lot of produce right there.
Do you want to switch up any specialists, or are you good?
No, I'm going to keep the 2 I've got, but yeah.
All right,
Laurie's turn.
me. I'm going to harvest this
Oh yeah.
to play my curmudgeon.
You curmudgeon.
Take 2 cards from another player. Sorry, not this one. Another player's Gardener's Hand. Yes, this is the one. Holly, can I have your hand, please?
Yep, you can. Oh, you don't know where any of them are.
This one is so rough.
I just want these 2.
Yeah.
It's bad enough that you lose the cards you had, but the fact you don't redraw back,
Next turn. It's hard.
brutal.
I'm going to play this herb, the Whirly-Doo and the Wumplebud.
That's my guys.
And then I'm going to take,
Are we Wumple
plum.
buds or Wumple
Plum.
friends?
and that's it.
All right. Okay.
Or Wumple enemies?
I'm gonna play my fruit. And then I'm gonna...
Can't find any fruit. I've not seen any fruit the whole game.
I did my own. You can say
I ain't seen any fucking fruit. Can't find any fruit.
I am going to play the landscaper. And to do that, I'm going to spend the tonguey ouchie.
Tonguey ouchie.
Goodbye, tonguey ouchie.
Goodbye, tonguey ouchie.
And I am going
Arrivederci, tonguey
to
ouchie.
take 2 of Emily's fruit.
Oh, hi.
You had the most fruit, and fruit is the thing that everyone's
People
looking
have
for.
2.
Oh, Sullivan's got 3
2
fruits.
cards.
Secret 3
Oh.
fruits.
It's a good point.
I'll just put
I mean,
these
it's all the
back.
same, isn't it?
Temporarily.
It's all the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know
got the
what?
same
She took
amount.
the 2 wild
I'll take
blooms
2
because she
wild
put them
blooms,
wherever.
actually. Yeah,
You
I
can
think
actually.
that.
It has to be from one person, doesn't it?
Then just Sullivan's 2 wild blooms. That's good.
Unbelievable.
Thank you very much for that, Emily. I'm
Unbelievable.
sorry that I went
I
for you.
didn't. I don't
Well, you
think
can
I
put
said
them.
that. I
You
think
can
that
also
was
put them
Holly's
wherever you
decision
like.
I don't
I
think
I won't forget that.
That would have to be free.
My
That'd have
plans.
to be free.
My plans.
I would like some flowers. I wanted some more
I
flowers
really want some
anyway.
wild blooms because I've had this
Yeah,
for
you've not
ages and I've
seen
not
any.
had a single one.
And you know what as well? I'm going to play B-Beard. I'm going to do Tilly Steal a Favour. That's a bit of a... I'm really sorry for moving your pollinator last time, but now it seems to be causing you a bit of an issue. So I'll take one of them pollinators from you.
Which one?
Which would you rather me have?
I don't mind.
I'll take the one on your herbs then.
Why don't you take this pestilence and put it on there?
Because I'm worried about you, John.
Oh, don't worry about me.
I'm worried about you.
I'm
worried
riddled with
about you, John.
disease.
I need a bit more time to catch up.
My garden is full of flies.
Yeah, you can hear John coming from a mile away. Oh.
It's like it's very, very kind of Cthulhu-y that you've got loads of produce, you've done loads of good job, but it's all festering.
I think my body is just a coat full of flies.
Oh, horrible.
Oliver Twist, what do you like?
Can I get 3 and 2, 3 plants to... I'll get the 2 specialists.
Ramses the second over there.
Actually, can I get a 4th
Got
one?
his bloody plagues.
Thank you very much.
Am I right?
Am I right?
Frogs for you.
Who is he?
Is this thing
Emperor
on?
Justinian, is he? I would have killed in the 12th century.
You guys don't know you're born.
I would have killed! Because it did. It killed a lot of people.
Killed so many.
I can't remember when the Justinian plague happened.
Oh, useless.
I've never heard of it.
It was a very bad plague.
Only kill people called Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why was it
Bad for
called the
bros in
Justinian?
America.
Bieber, gone.
He's out.
Timberlake.
Timberlake, on your butt.
Trudeau's gone.
McElroy, you're dead. It's from my favourite podcast. Don't worry about it. All right, Nuzzle Melon. Snap.
It's back.
Snazzle Drops.
Don't
Check.
call me that.
That's for private.
Flurkenstocks. Check. Blessanthemum. Check. And
So
now.
many cards.
And now. I think this now. My final trick. My coat full of flies. I'm going to exchange a plant. Exchange a plant. I'm going to give this Blessanthemum to you, Emily.
Oh, thanks. What would you like instead?
Oh, just a fruit of your choosing.
Oh, okay.
Any fruit will do.
Would you rather have Thimblebims, Blunderplum, or Jangle-Droop?
Oh, I'm
three
partial
great
to a
ones.
spot of blunderplums,
I
please.
thought. You know what? I thought you were a Blunderplum kind of
Blunderplum.
guy.
You've got your Bringle Dick Jangle Droops.
And now,
Jangle Droops.
Jangle-Droop.
oh no, that is so rough. I didn't spot this. So I was about to win the game.
Yeah.
But Great Aunt Bev requires a specific card. I thought it was any card. But
Right.
it requires a blunderplum or any fruit, so it means I can't. Oh, that's annoying. Well, in that case, I'll just get rid of that. I've played all my cards. Can I please have 4 plants and 1 specialist?
4 plants.
I'll take.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Here we go.
Tilly Steele.
What can I do? What can I really do here? Right, I'm going to put this in here with my pollinator.
Corncumber, if anyone's interested.
A corn
A corncumber, yes. I'm going to put this here to negate my
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
Very nice.
So now I've got one working victory point, which is nice. Oh, Emily, that's a lot of...
It's got a lot, but it's nothing of the
produce.
things that are like. You can have the flower.
What is that? That's
Fruit.
fruit and flowers.
Fruit
No
and
one's got-
flowers.
John's got 3 fruit.
Yeah, but that's still not
That's the
enough.
closest to anything. There's no produce coming up.
But I've yet to see any produce since.
If you were
I've got
growing...
Oh, mate, I feel the same way about fruit.
Anyway,
There's nothing but a famine over here.
Bulk up my herbs. And then I think I'm going to
I'll
leave
give
it there.
anything for a pannet of strawberries.
And I'll take 3 plants.
3
please.
plants.
Okay.
Solomon
My
Brown.
term was going to be so cool.
Okay, I'm excited
gets
for
It's going to
it.
be super cool.
I'm just going to plant a couple of herbs. So
couple of herbs.
Herbs.
We've got a couple of Ziffleburls. And then,
Double simple bell.
yeah. And then Burjonia. a flower. And I'm going to, I'll recycle one of these herbs, I think.
One of the herbs.
Or actually, I'll do one of the flowers, actually. So I'm not interested in that.
You're not in that game.
And that will allow me to play Bee-Beard, which means that I can move a pollinator or pestilence. I'm going to take Hollies, please.
Hollies,
because you
pollinator.
stole my
You
cards.
took. Yep, there you go.
And I may as well place it on my herbs. Lovely stuff. And yes,
dear.
this for the moment I can't do anything
I
with.
feel exposed.
You should.
My wild blooms are blowing about in the wind.
And I'm going to take, I think, 4 plant cards at this point. Oh God, it's hard to know what to take.
Right, I'm gonna play a Wild Blooms,
Lovely.
and then I'm gonna immediately use this and harvest it to take 3 plant
Oh,
cards.
huge.
Yep,
That's
incredible.
huge.
Lovely.
That's crazy.
What do you
love
do? Any wild bloom can become a 3.
Yeah, once per turn I can harvest.
Pretty good.
Right.
These are really interesting, these little bonuses.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to harvest a produce to play Wormsworth and go through the compost to add any 2 cards to my hand.
Oh my god.
Garden.
Worms?
Dominating.
Huge.
Very,
You've done it
very
again,
good
Wormsworth.
turn.
That one. I'm gonna have that Wild Bloom
Wormsworth
there.
is OP.
Classic
Um,
Wormsworth.
Hugely OP.
Look at his little
Then-
hat.
I
I
know.
know, he's great.
Count. Stop, everybody. Shh.
Emily's
Emily's
become
talking to
Dom
herself.
That was very Dom Allen.
Shut up!
Listen, in every group there's always a Dom Allen.
Yeah.
And if you don't know who it is, it's you.
Yeah. In most of our group, it is Dom Allen.
Yeah.
Sometimes when he's not
I
here.
think it's worth doing it, so I'm going to play a Dracoberry. I'm going to play a Muskdew. I'm going to play a Sparkle
Whoa.
Nonce.
Yeah, very good.
Well,
I'm
she's
gonna
done
harvest
it.
Is that a sparkle nonce?
Sparkle Nonce. And this says,
That was Gary Glitter, right?
on your turn, you must only harvest
You did
or
some bad
plant.
It's a very robust joke,
That's
Laurie.
interesting.
Yeah,
What
it's
do I
good,
do
isn't
for
it?
right now? Does that mean I can't spend specialist cards as well, do we think?
I would presume so, from the moment that you get the victory card, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sucks for you, Emily.
Because
Wait, so you just can't get that?
with that card, I don't think there's something I can do now. I don't think I can, because there's a way of me getting that, but I can't if this is.
Yeah, you can only
So-
harvest or plant. You can't
And
play
I
specialist.
couldn't play a specialist and harvest, for example. It would have to be
Or is it the choice of? It might be. It's
Yeah.
only the choice of.
because I can
you
get
only
away
har-
without planting.
Harvest
but-
or plant?
Yeah, I have to be able to harvest. That's the.
Right, I see.
I need a
yeah,
specialist
yeah,
and to be able to harvest.
Yeah,
That's.
Are you
'cause
limited to one of those things entirely?
Yeah,
or
because
is it
otherwise,
that
because if you harvest and you can't play specialist, then you can't. You're not using half the mechanic of harvesting. So
I think you can
it's
play
fine.
specialist.
So you think I can play
I think you
specialist?
can
Oh,
absolutely
yeah,
play
that would make
specialist.
sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
In which case, I will harvest that with this victory card for a discount, 2-point discount, and I will harvest 3 of them,
And gain
For that.
this. Oh my god.
That's
which
it.
is 3 points.
That's it.
And
That's
then
What does that one do?
when resupplying, you must draw only specialists or only plants. That doesn't matter. So I'll just take 1 plant.
Well done.
Okay.
Good job, Emily.
So we all get one more turn?
So we all get one more turn.
Shit.
Because I would have played more cards because I knew it was going to be the last turn, but I couldn't say that. Okay, maybe I should have waited.
Okay, I can't cash in for any of these things, so I'm just going to play this ghastly flabber, this flower, this flower, this flower, and then trade in one of these herbs to play my landscaper, and I'm going to take 2 of these blooms.
Oh,
Actually-
that's so rude.
Nice.
That means it stops me winning.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is the
yeah,
function of that. All right. Okay.
because you were basically, if I played those flowers and I didn't take these, and you had a steel card, you're just going to take my flowers and take those points, and
Yeah.
I'm really far behind.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it
that,
makes
that's my
sense.
logic there. Was
It
like
makes
I
sense.
make it so
Yeah.
that you probably can't get the flowers.
I don't have a steal yours. I only have a steal from the compost. Is that the end of your turn?
That has to be the end of my turn because I can't get anything else.
That's okay. All right, I'm going to plant all my things first and foremost. No reason not to. You can't take them with you. It's the famous saying about gardeners and their plants. I can't take my mulchberry, my bungle cringe, my lavinia, or
No.
my floofberry.
Nuh-uh.
And then I am. What's the best way of doing this? I can't do both anymore, which is okay. I could have done both of these guys and gotten both,
Amazing.
which would have been amazing.
wow.
I
Would
got,
have been
I got
very
2 in a
sexy.
turn. It felt really good. I think I'm not going to win because of it, but it felt really fun to get
Yeah.
2 in one turn.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely not gonna win, but I can definitely get one of them. So which one do I want more? I think I want the nudist gnomes more. That's a fun card.
That's just a good name.
With a
yeah.
butt on it.
Has got.
Oh, it's got a whole bar on it.
It's got a hole on it. It
It's a
doesn't.
little nudist hope.
Right, I'm going to play Wormsworth, which means I must get rid of something. I think at this point, let's get rid of. I need fruits and thingies for this. Let's get rid of produce, just in case. I'm going to go through here. I'm going to take 2 of these cards and add them to my garden. It will be a fruit and an herb. There's an herb.
An herb.
And there is a fruit, a sparkle mums, and a wumple bud.
The word, the spreading of the use of the word herb is
I've started doing it, I think, as well. And I said I
Love
like
this
to
thing.
eat
What's
wrong
these
with herbs?
herbs.
Get this guy.
Herbs, dreadful.
Pestilence does not affect my plants. That's
Wow,
great.
that's
Wow.
And that's worth 5 herbs. I can't do it, but that's
John is
okay.
very close.
That is
John
the-
is.
I can't.
Can't, he's
I
got
literally.
pestilence.
This is so.
Can you not
This is
harvest with
crippling.
pestilence?
No, you can't.
No.
I literally.
That's the
I'm
idea
just
of
stuck
pestilence,
with
you
this.
can't
Yeah.
Unless you had one of these,
Unless
could
you
move it.
basically
I
just need to
haven't had
find-
anything to move
No.
pestilence the whole game.
You have to be able to transfer it.
Difficult.
So there's nothing I
plants
can
and
do.
plants.
Sadly.
Sorry.
Plant flowers.
John's
or
still in a good
fruits,
position
really,
because
yeah.
these are still worth points.
I
Then
know,
you can
but
just
there
plant
was
loads of other plants.
so many
but
things I could have bought. It's really annoying.
So many times I could have won the game. That's John says.
Yeah, I think there
Basically,
were.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, I mean that's it.
Okay, I've played Euhulia, Wisteria, and Octarine.
Huge.
There's no point in playing Snuggleweed because that just doesn't count to
Yeah.
anything, right? Because it's stupid pestilence. I could use Weedledum and stop your turn, Tilly, but I'm not going to do it because that feels unfair.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
So I'm just
I
gonna
probably
discard
won't
this.
win, so I think
If you
that's
do, it will be annoying.
because of you.
Yeah, and I'll be
Thanks
furious.
to you. I don't think mechanically I can. But I'm going to try my damnedest.
Yeah.
It would be feel bad, I think, to end the game on you not having a turn.
Yeah, maybe. We're going to play a little fruit, a little quasi-fruit. I'm going to play a single flower. Now,
Here we go.
It's a big turn, I can feel it.
sorry about this, Laurie.
What?
I have Mother Nature, which allows me to exchange plots of the same category between any 2 gardens. So,
Oh,
they can have my
tails.
fruit.
Of the same category?
Same category.
Oh, you're harvesting.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, yes.
So I'd like all of your flowers, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Brilliant.
I'm really sorry, mate.
Absolutely
No,
huge.
brilliant. Absolutely huge still.
It's huge.
And then I will
wonderful.
play
Oh, that does.
my final flower in order
didn't you
to
take Polly's? Polly has the
purchase,
same.
because I wouldn't have been able to afford it otherwise.
Oh, to purchase
Take
that.
this.
Get it.
yeah,
There's
of
the
course.
produce.
Massive.
At the end of the season, receive an additional point for every herb in your garden.
This is lovely.
Nice. You've got 3.
Which you got 3?
Get me an envelope. I need an envelope, a stamp.
Why?
Just going back to Ross.
Now, Ross,
Sending it back, Ross.
we like
It's
it,
too
Ross,
mean.
we love it.
Ross, your game is too mean for me.
I'll buy it.
I mean, Sullivan is still last to act, so if Sullivan, you know.
Oh, don't worry,
has-
you've already fucked me. So it's fine.
okay.
By doing that, you have derailed me
You were going to
entirely.
do the same.
I was no,
Yeah.
I was just going to get that card this turn, but it's all right.
Draw your cards.
Shit, you got a bird bath.
Yes, I
Points
have a
and a
bird
plot.
bath, so now this is now doubled.
Holy
Oh
shit.
wow, that's big.
Yeah, no, I can't do anything
Sad
here. That's pointless. Chuck you. Put down a produce. That's pretty good. I may as well put down 2. And then these will be flowers, because these were going to all be flowers, and I had a lovely card that then got a discount. It's all gone. And I can't afford, unfortunately, even the herb one. So that's me. That's my go.
Done.
All right. I've already counted my points. It took but moments. Please count your points.
Do I get anything for this?
Yeah, I don't think so. I'll double check though. You might do.
I was
16.
hoping I
I
would.
feel like you've already. The benefit is already having the 16. Well, sorry, the
maybe.
whatever points. Whoever possesses the end of season token gets 1 bonus point per gardener playing.
Ooh.
Wow,
An extra 5 points.
Yes,
Including
okay.
themselves.
Yes, including themselves.
Oh, an extra
Then
6 points.
It's 6 points for extra
That's
6
cool.
points. for
Oh,
Emily.
that might be the difference, you know.
I mean, that's made a big difference to my score.
I got. You're not going to believe this, guys. 12 points.
Ooh.
Right.
Very good.
Gardening's very
Yeah.
polite. You've got
Because
to
I got this
classy.
8 and 4. John, do you want to do yours next?
I got 25 points.
Ooh, that's
Very
good.
good.
It's not bad.
Holly?
I see. I don't score any of these, right?
No.
I got 21.
21.
Very good.
I think we will go. I think we'll go to Sullivan next,
Yeah.
and then we'll go to Tilly and Emily.
I got 26 points.
26 points. Oh, I almost got this in order. Tilly,
I got 28.
28 points.
very nice.
I think you did get an order.
Emily,
Hello.
what score did you get, Emily?
If, to be fair, when we didn't think I had this, I wouldn't have won, but I got 33 points.
Hey.
I'd have been on 27.
27 to level 1. Congratulations.
That is very balanced. To be fair.
Honestly, my parents will be so proud. I am not a gardener, and they are so brilliant, and so this feels good. Bates family name, Master Bates.
So
Master Gardener Bates.
Master Gardener Bates.
Nice. So did we get 25, 26, 27, 28?
I got 33
Oh,
in the
sorry,
end.
you were on 27
But if
plus
you
that.
take that off, it would have been 27.
Yeah.
25,
So
26,
it's really
27,
beneficial to
28.
win the
Yeah,
game.
yeah,
Come
yeah.
first.
Holy shit.
as well, yeah.
That's lovely.
Crazy.
I love this
Good
game. I
game.
think
Great
it's awesome.
game.
That's really
Beautiful
cool game.
Yeah.
I was quite gentle. I thought it was
It
going to
was
be much more
gentle.
savage than it
Yeah.
I
is.
think it was sort of quietly savage.
Trust me.
We did
it was
get
savage.
I was gonna say,
I've just been holding it in for a while.
I'm glad this game wasn't part of the league because
I'm not.
No,
I feel
it's
like-
for the best.
But I feel like I got blocked a lot, and I don't really mind. Like it was
No.
a little bit.
Yeah, it's
but-
quite a calm.
I think you got blocked at a point where you're already quite far
Yeah.
ahead. So it was everyone used the time to catch you up.
Yeah.
If at any point I'd gotten a third one of these, it would have been game
Yeah,
over.
I think
Yeah.
it's
I
really,
was one away with that. The one that got me a discount on fruits. If that had been a regular cost
Oh my
instead
god,
of a
yeah,
fruit
you would have
cost,
just won the game.
Yeah,
would've
that
been-
was it. Yeah.
so there were
Yeah.
quite a few points where it was really close, which was quite exciting
Yeah.
to be constantly.
I nearly didn't end the game because I was like, I don't really think it's worth me ending the game. I should get some more cards down. But I just,
makes such a
it
huge
felt so
difference.
good.
Sorry,
You can't
I
plan for.
just realised I didn't do my score right, but it hasn't changed hugely. I just got an extra 4 points because of my pollinators. So I actually got 30 points.
Oh, so even
So
more
you were
important than I
second.
got.
So now
yeah.
so
Yeah.
Emily, then Sullivan, then Tilly, then John, then Holly, then me.
So that brings this game of Vicious Gardens to an end. But join us next week on Board Game Club, where we're going to be playing Realm of Reckoning. We will see you then. 3, 2, 1, get on board!